Hello, good day everyone. On behalf of KCALH Library Learning Hub, I warmly welcome you to this student orientation program. Congratulations on taking this important step towards advancing your education and professional development. Today's orientation is designed to familiarize you with our learning management system, explain our academic policies, and provide you with all the information you need to succeed throughout your learning journey. Whether this is your first online course or you have studied online before, this section will answer many of the questions you may have. So I encourage you to pay close attention throughout this journey. Okay? Now, let's talk about in this orientation overview what we'll cover. During this orientation, we will learn how to navigate the learning management system, popularly called LMS. We'll also look at how to submit your assignments correctly, understand plagiarism and AI policies. We'll also learn the correct referencing style, understand course duration and grading, know how to make payments, obtain your certificates, and finally, you also learn how to seek help and where to seek help whenever you experience any challenge. So by the end of the section, you should feel very confident using the platform and understanding what is expected of you as a KCA student. So let's talk about the learning management system and how to navigate it. Now, the learning management system, commonly called the LMS, is your online or virtual classroom. Okay, so everything you need for your studies is available here in the learning management system. So once you log in, the first page you see is your dashboard. So in your dashboard will display all the courses you have enrolled in. So inside each course, you will find learning materials, videos, lecture notes, assignments, quizzes, and announcements from your lecturer. One very important habit every successful student develops is checking the learning management system regularly. Please do not wait until an assignment deadline before logging in. You are to visit your LMS every day or at least several times each week, so that you don't miss important announcements or live class invitations. Okay, now let's talk about how to submit your assignment or assessment. Submitting your assessment correctly is very important. So to submit your assignment, simply open your course, then click on the assessment section and select Add Submission. Then you upload your completed assignment in PDF format. Please, PDF format is the recommended format. So after uploading, click Submit. Once your submission is successful, you should receive an email confirmation. So please don't wait until the last few minutes before the deadline. So you need to submit early, because sometimes internet connections fail or even electricity goes off unexpectedly. So submitting early gives you enough time to correct any unexpected technical issues. Now let's talk about how to succeed and pass at KCA. Many students fail not because they are not intelligent, but because they ignore simple instructions. Now always begin by reading the assessment brief carefully. So you will now understand exactly what the lecturer wants you to do or wants before you start writing. Then manage your time properly. Do not leave your assignment until the last day. Okay, so after writing, you have to proofread your work for spelling, grammar, and formatting errors. Most importantly, ensure your plagiarism and AI scores are within the acceptable limits before submitting. Don't forget, quality work requires planning. Now, take note of word limits. Word limit applies only to the main body. So when you are counting your word limit, you should exclude references and appendices. Okay? Now let's talk about plagiarism. Plagiarism simply means presenting someone else's work, ideas, or words as your own without giving proper credit. This is considered academic misconduct. So at KCA, the acceptable plagiarism score is 25% or below. So before submitting your assignment, check your work using plagiarism detection tools. Your lecturers will use pre-post SEO or 0GPT to check. So you have to also use those tools. So before submitting your assignment, check your work using those detection tools. When performing the check, remember to exclude your reference list and appendices because these sections naturally contain repeated information. So always acknowledge the original authors whose ideas you use. Academic honesty protects both your reputation and the value of your qualification. So you would see a visual, a graph that shows whether the acceptable and unacceptable levels. Okay, so in your plagiarism report. Now let's talk about AI usage. Artificial intelligence, AI, has become a very useful learning tool. However, AI should assist your learning, not replace your thinking. So you may use AI to generate ideas, improve grammar, organize your thoughts, or explain difficult concepts. However, you should never allow AI to produce your entire assignment and submit it as your own work. Your AI score should remain at or below 25%. Remember, your lecturers are assessing your understanding, not the intelligence of an AI tool. Don't forget, when checking, you should also exclude the reference list and appendices. Okay? Now, AI is just a tool for brainstorming and editing, not for generating complete assignments, please. Now, there's what we call AI declaration form. Every student is required to include the AI declaration form in the appendix of each assessment. So by completing this declaration, you confirm that any AI used was within the permitted limit and that the submitted work is genuinely your own. This promotes transparency and ensures academic integrity. So please ensure you do not forget this requirement. The form is a mandatory part of your submission, please. So in the form, you will require to fill in your name, course, and then let you sign. You will indicate that this work is within the permitted limit. Okay. Now, referencing and in-text citations. Referencing is one of the most important academic skills. So whenever you use another person's ideas, books, journal, articles, or websites, it is expected that you acknowledge the source. So at KCA, upper style is generally used unless your lecturer specifies another referencing style, okay? But upper style is generally used at KCA. So every citation in your assignment must appear in the reference list, and every source listed in your references must also be cited within your work. Proper referencing demonstrates academic honesty and helps you avoid plagiarism. Now, for in-text citations, you should cite the author and the year. For instance, Smith 2023. So it's very important. Okay. Then for course duration and retake policy, every course has a specified completion period. A single course should be completed within 10 weeks. But for professional diploma programs, the duration is 52 weeks. Students who fail to complete within the allocated time will be required to pay the applicable retake fee before continuing. Okay, so therefore plan your study schedule carefully and complete your coursework before the deadline. Okay, so at completion you should have achieved a score of greater than or equal to 50%. Okay, so let's talk about live classes. Live classes provide an excellent opportunity to interact directly with your lecturer. Classes are conducted at least once every week using platforms such as Google Meet, Zoom, or Zoho. The meeting links are usually posted in the course announcement section of the learning management system. And the time zone, all the times are in Lagos time, that's West African time. Okay, so please attend these sections regularly, because these sections provide additional explanations, answer your questions, and also improve your understanding of the course. Let's talk about fee payment. All course payments are made directly through the learning management system, LMS. So students can pay using debit or credit cards, bank transfers, or supported cryptocurrency. So you can use your Visa, your MasterCard, your Valve. You can use cryptocurrencies to pay. So the process for payment is you click pay now, then select method, follow the prompt, and instant access. So after making payment, keep your receipt as evidence of payment. If you experience any payment issue, contact the finance support team immediately. It's very important. Okay, so let's talk about a very wonderful program at KCA called Student Referral Program. KCA rewards students who introduce new learners. So whenever someone registers using your email as their referrer, you earn a 1,000 naira commission. Note that this commission is subsequent to renewal as time goes on. Okay, so this commission is credited to your student wallet and can be used to offset future course fees. It's a great opportunity to save money while helping others discover KCA. So our marking system and grade review at KCA. So the minimum pass mark at KCA is 50%. Okay, and the grading system ranges from fail to higher distinction depending on your score. For instance, a score between 0 and 49% is a fail. 50 to 59% is a pass, while 60 to 69% is a G or good grade, while 70 to 79% is distinction, and 80% and above represents higher distinction. If you believe, for instance, your assignment was not graded correctly, you have the right to request a grade review. You simply send your assessment file together with a plagiarism report, AI report, and any relevant screenshots to the support email. The email, you can email info@kcalibrarylearninghubs.com. Okay, your request will be reviewed within 3 to 5 business days. On certificate issuance, students who successfully complete their courses with a pass mark or above automatically qualify for certification. So your digital certificate will be sent to your registered email address. But if you require a printed certificate, I mean a hard copy certificate, you may request one by paying the applicable printing and shipping or delivery charges. Okay, you can request via the official email at info@kcalibrarylearninghubs.com. Now, for student support, whenever you encounter any difficulty, please do not struggle alone. Our support system is solid and is available to assist you with academic questions, technical issues, payment inquiries, and certificate requests. So when sending an email, always include your full name, your course title, and screenshots where necessary. Now, the primary emails you can for support include info@kcalibrarylearninghubs.com or kcalibraryng@gmail.com. Providing complete information will help us resolve your issue much faster. So please take note. Now, you have responsibilities as a student. As students, you can log into the LMS. You must log into the LMS regularly. Please It's your responsibility to attend your live classes, submit assignments before deadlines, maintain academic honesty, reference your sources correctly, communicate respectfully with lecturers and fellow students, and whenever you have a problem, it is also your responsibility to seek assistance promptly instead of waiting until it becomes serious. Now we are on social media. We encourage everyone to follow KCA Library Learning Hub on our official social media platforms. This is where we share important announcements, educational resources, training opportunities, and other updates. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. We are there. So you can follow our official channels, okay? Following us helps you stay informed and connected with the KCA learning community. Okay, as we conclude today's orientation, let me leave you with a few important reminders. Okay, 1, check your LMS regularly. That's your learning management system regularly. 2, attend your live classes consistently. 3, submit your assignments early. Then 4, maintain plagiarism and AI scores within the approved limits. 5, always reference your sources properly. 6, never hesitate to contact our support team whenever you need assistance. Now, thank you for your attention and active participation throughout this orientation. Once again, welcome to KCA Library Learning Hub. We wish you a productive, enjoyable, and successful learning experience. Now, do you have questions? You can email us even right now at info@kcalibrarylearninghubs.com. Thank you.